Before you end up like Beezy, man, make sure y'all follow my Twitch, man. Subscribe to my second channel. Everything you know about your boy Jay, it's in the description down below. But y'all, man, y'all know, man, I do news reactions for all my new subscribers and new viewers. Y'all want to go look at all my news reactions. I do news reactions sometimes, you know what I mean? But I'm not a huge news person. I'll react to it, but I don't pay attention to it, honestly, you know what I'm saying? But man, I just gotta see this, man. And I ain't gonna lie, it's like this right here, it cannot be ignored. You know what I'm saying? This cannot be ignored. And I live by this slogan. One thing my brother said, and it always stuck with me. It's not about, you know, if you don't know, you can't go. And if you don't know, you can't show. You know what I'm saying? So I did my research on this situation. You know what I'm saying? Did my research on this situation. And these ICE agents, if y'all do not know, you know what I mean? I'm telling y'all what's going on in the world. And this is research by me first and foremost. You know what I mean? Roughly 2,000 ICE agents, you know, were sent to Minnesota to conduct an operation called Metro Surge. You know, a major federal crackdown targeting immigrants with criminal records and addressing alleged widespread immigration fraud. You know what I mean? So for me, I ain't got a problem, you know what I'm saying, with why you down there. You know what I mean? I got a problem with what you're doing. I seen the video. You know what I'm saying? Bro, this man, I'm telling you, I seen it, bro. Like broad day. Like 6 men is on one man. You know what I'm saying? On one man, literally. You feel me? And after they got him down, after he was detained or whatever, bro, they shot the man, right? Bro, the man was on the ground already dead. I'm telling y'all, word to Beezy. Bro, this man continued shooting this man while this man was lifeless on the ground. This man was not a threat anymore. This man was already dead, and he continued to lay rounds in him. You know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure they probably won't show this video, but bro, you blatantly murdered this man. You know what I'm saying? Blatantly murdered this man, bro. And the thing is, and I ain't gonna lie, y'all, I'm finna get, you know what I'm saying? I'm finna get deep here. You know, when it comes to immigrants, bro, when it comes to the immigrants causing problems, I feel like, yes, they should go. But it's crazy how we get looked at as the thugs, right? My people. We get looked at as the thugs, the criminals. You know what I'm saying? But look who's out here doing criminal and thuggish things. See, why does this always get overlooked? You feel me? Why does, and I'm speaking to the racist Caucasian people. I'm not speaking to all Caucasians. You know what I'm saying? Speaking to racist Caucasians. So when I start saying these things, Caucasian people, do not get mad at me. If you do, whoop-de-doo. You know what I'm saying? But one thing that these racist Caucasian people, they love trying to make it seem like my people is the criminals and my people is the thugs. But we ain't out here. We're not the ones murdering immigrants. You know what I'm saying? We're not the ones making their lives live in hell. Every ICE agent, I promise you, they ain't us. They ain't melanin. You know what I'm saying? But we the criminals and we the thugs. And what the freak the president doing? Chat. What the president doing? You feel me? What is the president doing? Y'all, do y'all understand that we have a convicted felon as a president? You feel me? I'm finna get deep here, and I don't want to hear nobody talking about, you know what I'm saying, start the video. Man, F that. Somebody needs to talk about this. I'm telling you, I'm trying to be the light in this dark world. We have a convicted freaking president. We have a convicted felon as a president. Why are y'all shocked about what's going on? What he allowing to happen? He is the first convicted felon, you know what I mean, to be a president in history. This man's making history. We have a convicted felon running the country. This ain't no opinion. The jury felt this man convicted over 30-something felonies, and he was not on probation. This man ain't spent no jail time. The only thing that this man has to worry about is being a convicted felon. Imagine that. You know what I'm saying? A convicted felon, we all regular, right? But middle class and, you know, a convicted felon can't even go get a job at the warehouse. but a convicted felon can go be a president? I gotta walk away right quick. I mean, good God almighty, dog. A convicted felon can't even go get a job at the warehouse, but a convicted felon can be a president. It's hilarious. This is funny to me. We got a criminal running the country. A known criminal running the country. Oh, my God. I'm going to read y'all a scripture right quick, man. And I'm going to tell y'all this. It says it right here, Proverbs, man. For lack of guidance, nation falls. You know what I mean? But victory is won through many advisors. Why do I got a feeling that Trump is the smartest one in his group? The whole time, these Caucasians, these racists, you know what I mean, Caucasians, you feel me? These racist Caucasians love trying to say, go back to where you came from. I promise you, these racist Caucasians, they happy about this. Go back to where you came from. They love saying that, but in reality, you know, I'm going to go and spit some facts. In reality, the real immigrants is you. You want them to go back to where you came from, but your ancestors is the real immigrants. If y'all don't know, white people originated from Europe. That's why I said if you don't know, you can't go, and if you don't know, you can't show. They came and stole the land from the Native Americans. In real life, the Caucasians is the immigrants. Go back where you came from, you wasn't even here. You wasn't the first ones here in America. You came and stole the land from Native Americans, but you talking about go back where you came from. We were here already. I got to school the racist white folks for a minute. We were here. If y'all do not know, you know what I mean? Before America was called America, research, you know, it wasn't called America. You know why they called it America? I'm going to go and tell y'all this. You know, I mean, it's going to be a long intro, but I got to make people wiser. You know what I'm saying? I got to make people wiser. You know what I'm saying? I do a lot of research. A lot of research, y'all. You know what I'm saying? But America was called America because of an Italian merchant navigator, Amerigo Vespucci. They named America after a white man. It wasn't even called America. They named America after a white man. America is named after a white man. He was an Italian merchant navigator and explorer from Florence. He wasn't even from America. He wasn't even from there. Real talk, before America, they called it the New World, Turtle Island. You know what I'm saying? They called it other things. You feel me? So that's all I'm saying, bro. I just be trying to give knowledge, man. You know what I'm saying? That's where America came from. It came from a white man. Yeah. These folks was pirates. White people are originally from Europe. You know what I mean? We were here first. Just trying to give y'all knowledge. You know what I'm saying? That's why you got to do your research, man. You know what I mean? But man, hey, man, it kills me when people talking about immigrants and all this, immigrants this and immigrants that, when your ancestors was the immigrant. You know what I'm saying? Y'all are the original immigrants. If you want to talk about immigrants, all that going back where you came from. No, how about you go back to where you came from? Europe, Italy, go back to where you came from. Yeah, I got to speak some knowledge. See, one thing about it, you know what I mean? Yeah, look, one thing about it and two things for certain, they don't like brothers like me. Stop trying to be basketball players. Stop trying to be football players, man. Open up some books. They don't want you to read, bro, because they know once you read, they know knowledge. They can't stand a brother with wisdom, bro. That's why I say with a Caucasian, you can't come around me acting almighty and all. I know about you, bro. I read, I research, bro. I know about white folks. I know. A lot of these brothers, they ain't reading out here. They ain't reading. A lot of brothers dumbfounded. They ain't even know where America, I just taught y'all something. Y'all ain't even know what America was named after. You didn't even know it was named after a white man. Come on, bro.
Doing too much, man, and they keep pushing people, you know?
Come on, bro. And then, like I said, racist people, they like this. They like this, man. They like racist people. They like this. They don't see nothing. They like this, bro. You know what I'm saying? They love it. You feel me? Whole time when it come to racist people don't like freaking us, but the Lord and Savior Jesus Christ that they claim to believe in and they claim to love look like us. You know what I'm saying? You don't like us, but guess what? Your Lord and Savior Jesus Christ that you so-called love look like us. But you don't like us? How you don't like people that you came from? Go back to Africa. Bro, everybody originated from Africa, dummy. You from Africa, you ain't even know it. You know what I'm saying? You don't even know your history. Delusional, stupid boy. All this little fake white Jesus and all, man. Look, I go in debt, bro. I'll hurt some souls for real. You know what I mean? Cause scatter brothers like me, I'll go in debt for real. But I ain't trying to beat you long. I've been long, but I go in debt, bro. I go in debt, bro. I'll drop some knowledge on you. Look at this, bro. Look at this. Look at this, bro. Look at these thugs. Look at these thugs. Look at these thugs. Look at these thugs.
What the
Look.
They killed him? Did they kill that guy? Are you kidding me, dude?
Look at this thug.
Not again. Are you kidding me?
These thugs.
I just saw a video of more than 6
Freaking thug.
masked agents pummeling one of our constituents and shooting him to death. How many more residents, how many more Americans need to die or get badly hurt for this operation to end?
Man, I don't trust none of these
How
people.
many more lives need to be lost before this administration realizes that a political and partisan narrative is not as important as American values? How many times must local and national leaders must plead with you, Donald Trump, to end this operation and recognize that this is not creating safety in our city? As you'll hear from Director Sayer in just a second, we have seen these kinds of operations in other places, in other countries, but not here in America. Not in a way where a great American city is being invaded by its own federal government. I'm done being told that our community members are responsible for the vitriol in our streets. I'm done being told that our local elected officials are solely responsible for turning down the temperature. Just yesterday, we saw 15,000
Appreciate the subs, man. Appreciate the subs.
peacefully protesting in the streets, speaking out.
Wick, I appreciate it, man. Much love, brother.
Standing up for their neighbors. Not a single broken window, not a single injury.
Yeah, I gotta understand, not only this man is literally getting like these ICE agents, bro, it's hurting, it's going after people that are literally like citizens, bro. Citizens, that's what I'm saying. And then see, the thing is, and then y'all, a lot of y'all gotta be woke. I know a lot of people saying, bro, look who y'all put in office. Look who y'all put in office. Man, bro, this is the reality that I'm gonna say to y'all, bro. And this why I'll never vote. Because you gotta understand, bro, look. Dude, the people that we don't see wants this. They want division, bro. You gotta realize what have Caucasian people thrived over, bro. They thrive over division, bro. That's how they make money. That's greed. They thrive off of division. The people that put Trump in the office, bro, wants this to happen. This is part of a plan. And y'all got the nerve to be thinking that, what? Why you think your vote matter? Because they say so? You really think they gonna give you power to put somebody in office, bro? Think about it, bro. You think they gonna put them? You think they gonna give power to the people? They don't give us power with nothing else, but they gonna give power to the people to put somebody in the most important position in the freaking country. Oh my God. You waste your time going down there voting. You think your vote matter because lying America told you so. They want you to feel like you matter in that thing. Okay, let's make them feel like they matter. You know what I'm saying? But the whole time we gonna put who the freak we want to put in. It's not a coincidence that this man got off being convicted of 34 felonies. He's the first president in history. Go look it up. The first president in United States history to be a convicted felon. Nobody. You go from George Washington, Abraham Lincoln. You can't look it up. He is the first ever president to be a convicted felon. You know what I'm saying? How is that the case? This man ain't get probation. This man ain't get no house arrest. This man ain't get no freaking consequence. And he was convicted on 30-something felonies. What the freak, bro? You know what I'm saying? Who the freak do that? He ain't served no jail time. Bro, this man ain't get probation for a year? All he got is a... That's what I'm saying, y'all. We got a freaking convicted. Do y'all know how dumb that sound? Do you know how stupid that junkie? You know how other countries look at us? Man, bro, we got a convicted felon running a country. What the freak is going on with America, bro? A convicted felon, a criminal running a country. You know what I'm saying? What the freak? It's crazy. You know what I mean? But dang, can't get a warehouse job. A convicted felon can't get a warehouse job, but dang, he can be president? Dang. That go to show you what America is. You should have lost your hope for America. After you seen this BS right here, you should have lost your hope for America. Man, a convicted fella can't even get a warehouse job. But dang, he can run for president, though. Same thing when it comes to America. I can go fight wars at 18, but I can't get a drink. I'm going to open up some eyes around this thing. See, they don't like people like me. No, we got to take him out. You know why? We got to take him out. You know what I'm saying? Because he making leaders. No, we want sheep. He opened up too many eyes. He opened up too many eyes. We got to stop him when he is. Tracks right here. He opening up too many eyes. Oh, heck no. Oh, yeah, I can go fight at a war. I can go kill people at 18, but I can't go get a drink. I got to wait till 21 to drink. I got to drink at 21, but I can go kill people, though.
Those peaceful protests.
Freak out my face. You see this, song? I go kill people, so I'm old enough to go kill. But I ain't old enough to drink. Get the freak out my face, man. I be preaching these facts, man. He's saying these facts, man. I'm open, man. Hey, look. Hey, look. Hey, I'm wise, but I'm smart, boy. I be researching, boy, for real. Yeah, this junk don't be making sense to me. I ain't just around here just walking around, man. I'm around here seeing what it truly is. Man, this junk effed up, man. You know what I'm saying? I don't just be around here just living. I be looking around what the freak. I'm wide open. I'm open with this junk. I'm looking at what the freak it is.
Both Minneapolis and America was founded upon. Conversely,
talking about something
mass
America.
militarized force and unidentified agents who are occupying our
Funny
streets.
as
That is what weakens our country. That is what erodes trust in both law enforcement and in democracy itself. So to everyone listening, stand with Minneapolis. Stand up for America. Recognize that your children will ask you what side you were on. Your grandchildren will ask you what you did to act to prevent this from happening again. To make sure that the foundational elements of our democracy were rock solid. What did you do to protect your city? What did you do to protect your nation? This is not what America is about. This is not a partisan issue. This is an American issue. This administration and everyone involved in this operation should be reflecting.
Oh, man. See, for one thing about me, I'm willing to die what I believe in. Best believe if I go. Best believe if I go. You know what I'm saying? One coming with me. You know what I'm saying? So all that junk, don't be afraid. See, that's why that's why black people still behind right now, because we afraid to fight. We afraid. You need somebody like me. Who else gonna speak up? Everybody know we just gonna stand back. We afraid to die. You gotta die anyways. What you afraid about? What you afraid of something that's gonna happen? That's why black people still behind. You don't want to go get it. Look, man, to go get it, some people gotta go, some people gotta go. So if I can unite, shoot, I probably won't be here to see the dream, you know what I'm saying? But I can see the dream, though. Word to Martin. Hey, I can see the dream. I probably won't be here to see it. You know what I'm saying? But I can see it, though. You know what I'm saying? You know? But one thing about me, bro, I'm a leader, man. You know what I'm saying? I want to see my people take over, man. We got to get back what's ours, man. You know what I'm saying? And that's why I feel like my purpose is, man, to spread light in this dark world through this YouTube channel, man. You know what I'm saying? So if I can change people's lives, bro, if I can make people see what the freak, I can unite some people. See, I'm a Malcolm X type of mother effer. See, dying, I don't fear dying. You know what I'm saying? I'm front lines with it. That's me. You feel me? But I need some people with me. You know, I don't need no scared people with me. I need some people with me. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that little killing junk ain't nothing. I'm willing to die about what I say. You know what I'm saying? Oh, you gonna have to kill me. You know what I'm saying? You gotta kill me.
They should be reflecting right now. And
yeah, you see what I'm saying? I ain't dying for nobody. Yeah, shut up, man. You know what I'm saying? I ain't dying for nobody. You weak. You know what I'm saying? You weak. You not meant to be a leader. You a sheep. You know what I'm saying? Malcolm X died for somebody. Martin Luther King, the only reason you can do what you do right now, young black male, is because people didn't die for it. Heck you talking about? Only reason you go in a black and white bathroom, why? Because people didn't die for it. Only reason you get the same level of education, because people didn't die for it. Freak you talking about you ain't dying for nobody. The only reason you can do the things you can do, because people didn't die for it. Real soldiers, real leaders. You know what I'm saying? Freak you talking about. Only reason you can enjoy life, because people didn't die for it. What them people wouldn't make them sacrifice, what you would have been doing today? Somebody got to make a sacrifice. That's why you ain't that type of person. See, God put it in people. God put it in certain people to be that type of person. You just ain't that type of person. You weak. Know what I'm saying? You weak. You just ain't that type of person. You ain't built like that. You meant to be a sheep. I ain't meant to be no sheep, boy.
Asking themselves,
Talking about he ain't gonna die for nobody when people die for you. Jesus died for you. Hey, the ultimate sacrifice, talking about he ain't gonna die for nobody.
exactly are you accomplishing? If the goal
Don't
was
freak
to
out my
achieve
face.
peace and safety, this is doing exactly the opposite. If the goal was to achieve calm and prosperity, this is doing exactly the opposite. Are you standing up for American families right now? Or are we tearing them apart? The invasion of these heavily armed masked agents roaming around on our streets of Minneapolis, emboldened with a sense of impunity, it has to end. This is not how it has to be. So, to President Trump, this is a moment to act like a leader. Put Minneapolis, put America first in this moment. Let's achieve peace. Let's end this operation, and I'm telling you, our city will come back. Safety will be restored. We're asking for you to take action now to remove these federal agents.
Information that we have, which is very limited. This is a 37-year-old white male who is a Minneapolis resident, and we believe he is an American citizen. We have
killed American citizen.
Been told any official reports of what has led up to the shooting, but we have seen the video that is circulating on social media.
Hey, Vike, bro. Bro, people like, I see him, Vike, bro. You gotta understand, bro. He ain't gonna get it, bro. Talking to people like that, like talking to a brick wall, bro. He ain't gonna get it, bro. All he do is think about himself. That's why he don't got that type of fight in him, bro. You know what I'm saying? That is what come with purpose. A lot of people always asking, dang, y'all know it's a lot of people that be busy, you know what I'm saying, and still don't know why they living. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people wake up, got a busy schedule, still don't know what their purpose is. Your purpose involves people, bro. You know what I'm saying? There's no way you can fulfill purpose by yourself. You know what I'm saying? So there's no way you can fulfill purpose only thinking about you. God gonna ask you to do some crazy things that just don't make sense. That's what purpose is, bro. Purpose is bigger than you. It ain't about you, bro. You gotta understand, bro. It ain't about you. It's about people. You know what I mean? That's what Jesus was. Jesus, man, that's why I say I look up to Jesus Christ, because Jesus was about people, bro. You think Jesus wanted to get crucified, bro? Think about it, bro. You think Jesus wanted to get crucified for you? He didn't know you. But purpose. You know what I'm saying? He had purpose. It was bigger than him. God sent his only son. His only son. You think, how you think that made God feel sending his only son to die for people that still deny him today? You know what I mean? To die for people that still don't believe in him. How you think God felt about sending his only son to die for us? You know what I'm saying? Come on, bro. Purpose is bigger than you, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's bigger than you. If a sacrifice got to be made, it got to be made, friend. You know what I'm saying? You got to realize, bro, Christian don't save me from death. Christian don't save me from death. You got to look at the Bible, bro. Look at all the apostles. Paul, all of them, man, got killed, man. Because you know why? Purpose, without Paul, without John, without all these apostles, with all these apostles, bro, we ain't got the word today. You see what I'm saying? Purpose. You see what I'm saying? They died so we can get the word. They died so we can get this. Got these boys that got died. They got executed, beheaded, bro, so we can get this. Purpose. You know what I'm saying? Purpose. See what I'm saying? Purpose is bigger than you, my friend. If you think you finna live out purpose only thinking about you ain't walking in purpose, my friend. Purpose bigger than you, bro. Purpose involves people. So all that you talking about, I guess I'm P for I wanted to be a dad for my son. You thinking about yourself, bro. You know what I'm saying? Thinking about yourself. Because I promise you, Martin Luther King, he had a family too. Malcolm X had a family too. All them people that made sacrifices so you can be living the way you living, I bet they had a family too. You know what I'm saying? But you know what they had? Purpose. So now we can live comfortably because of their sacrifices. You know what I'm saying? Pretty sure they had a family too, man. You know what I mean? But sacrifice is needed for change. You know what I'm saying? Somebody got to sacrifice. Feel me? If we all just keep on sitting back and not doing nothing, dang, when change ever gonna happen? Whole bunch of scary people. You know what I'm saying? That's why black people is behind right now. It's not because we ain't got the brains to get forward. See, the difference between white and black people, see, they go get it. See, black people, they too scared. They ain't scared. They go get it. You see how they did with America? They went and got America. They went and came and got it. Even if it's wrong, even if it's wicked, they gonna go get it. That's what set white people apart from black people. Black people scared to take that risk, bro. Black people scared to take that sacrifice. They ain't. And that's why they still in control right now. That's why they still got everything in control right now.
Our demand today is for those federal agencies that are operating in our city.
Gotta stop being weak, bro.
To do so with the same discipline,
Gotta stop being weak, bro.
and integrity that effectively.
I gotta change it. I gotta change this.
Demands. We urge everyone to remain
Gotta stop being weak,
peaceful.
man.
We recognize that there's a lot of anger and a lot of questions around what has happened, but we need people to remain peaceful. In the area, we have an unlawful assembly at this time. Minneapolis police have given multiple warnings for the crowd to disperse. We are asking for people to avoid the area and to leave if you are there. We have requested mutual aid from the Minnesota State Patrol and from all our local and county regional partners.
What is that?
We ask everyone to remain calm and to please do not destroy our own city.
We now have reaction from Minnesota Governor Tim Walz. He said,
there you go, still thinking about me. Everything you saying coming back to me, bro. Everything you saying, mine. You see, bro, you're not understanding what I'm saying, bro. Still ain't getting it. You know what I'm saying? You still ain't getting it. You still come back to me, mine. Keep thinking like that, bro. You ain't never gonna. Hey, man.
he has spoken with the White House about the incident, which he described as sickening. And
you said, do Trump make me feel ashamed? Heck, man, bro. First of all, that's why I say y'all president. My president is God, and my king is God, bro. That's me. I don't call him my president. You know what I'm saying? God warns you, if you don't lie, God warns you about these people. You know what I'm saying? He warns you. He said, your enemies, the people that you should be against, is the rulers of this world, the authorities. He warns you about these people. I don't trust no Trump. I don't trust no Putin. I don't trust none of these people. No, at the end of the day, they my enemies. You know what I'm saying? They do way more evil than good. That's why I said in this one scripture right here, and I'm going to go and read this, and when I read this, bro, it's going to change your way of thinking. Like I said, scripture, man. Hey, look, Proverbs is one of my favorite scriptures. A lot of wisdom, a lot of understanding. You know what I'm saying? He said, hopes placed in all mortals die with them. Hopes placed in all mortals die with them. All the promise of their power comes to nothing. That's what I just said, man. That man said, hopes placed in mortals die with them. All the promise of their power comes to nothing. And to place my freaking hope in no mortal man, man. Trump ain't did a dang thing for me since he been in office. You know what I'm saying? Freaking Trump do that God can't do. You know what I'm saying? The freaking Trump do. I've been good, bro. You know, I've been good relying on God. Literally. I've been good right now relying on God. I ain't placed the hope in Trump yet. And I've been smooth. God been taking care of me. Man, the heck with Trump. You know what I'm saying? Need no dang Trump. I'm good, man. Man, I serve that's how you got to start thinking of God, bro. See, I think of God different, bro. Man, I serve the King of Kings, man. I serve the Lord of, man, I serve God, man. You know what I'm saying? I serve the Alpha and Omega, man. That's who I serve. I'm a child of God, man. Y'all better start thinking like that, man. What the freak, bro? I'm a child of the Creator. You know what I'm saying? What the freak wrong with you? You know what I'm saying? I don't need no Trump. You know who I got on my side, man? That's how I think. You feel me?
Call for the end of an aggressive
That's how I think.
Enforcement.
I got Jesus Christ with me.
Spoke with the White House after
I need Trump vote.
Shooting, he said, by federal agents.
I know what I'm saying.
Minnesota has.
I need Trump vote.
This is sickening, Wall said. That quote, the president must end this operation. Pull the thousands of violent, untrained officers out of Minnesota now, end quote.
Betsy Klein is at the White House there, senior White House reporter. What are you hearing, Betsy? You heard in that press conference a question from a reporter asking the police chief of a point of view coming from the Department of Homeland Security, and he said,
look at these thugs.
Point blank, federal authorities are not sharing information.
Why you gotta cover your face? I got a question. Why you gotta cover your face, bro? Take off the mask, bro.
Said, point blank, federal authorities are not sharing information with him and his office. So what are you hearing?
Well, certainly, Frederica, this is a very fluid and evolving situation. Officials have acknowledged that to us. We also heard from local officials on the ground who said that it is a quite volatile situation. But we know that President Trump has been briefed, according to a White House official, and the Trump administration is monitoring all of this and the reaction to it extremely closely. I want to call your attention to some notable comments from the mayor of Minneapolis. He said, quote, "This is a moment to act like a leader." The president there, he told him to end this operation.
These thugs, man.
Now to remove
criminals,
federal agents. And it comes as there has been somewhat of a shift in tone in recent weeks from President Trump and
I see who it is, right?
J.D. Vance. They have acknowledged.
Who is it, y'all? Who y'all see? Who y'all see right there? I see who it is, right? I ain't gotta say nothing. Y'all see who it is? Know what I'm saying? That's the real thugs. Know what I'm saying? The real criminals. There they go right there. Look at them. Y'all don't see one brother in sight, do y'all? You know what I'm saying? Y'all see one brother in sight?
In recent days that ICE officers and other federal agents
the real thugs.
Mistakes. Now, with that in mind, I want to read to you a good portion of this statement from Homeland.
You don't see one brother outside.
Tricia McLaughlin.
Where the brothers at
9:05 a.m. Central Time, as DHS law enforcement officers were conducting a targeted operation in Minneapolis against an illegal alien wanted for violent assault, an individual approached U.S. Border Patrol officers with a 9mm semi-automatic handgun.
Okay, you know what I'm saying? So y'all trying to lie on him? So I did some research on that too. You know what I'm saying? Because you know America be lying. You know what I mean? So I did some research on that because they going to try to make it seem like it's self-defense. So let's go and just stop that right quick. You know what I'm saying? Let me go and pull up my research because I knew America was going to say that. I knew y'all was going to say that. I knew it was going to be something. I knew it was going to be his fault. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, he was an ICU nurse, first of all. He was a nurse. He was a legal citizen. You know what I'm saying? And eyewitnesses, and this is research, eyewitnesses, local officials, and the victim's family have challenged that account. So basically what you just said, eyewitnesses, local officials, and the victim's families have challenged that account. You know, pointing out he had a phone in his hand. You know what I mean? That's what they say, y'all. Pointing out he had a phone in his hand, not a weapon. His parents accused the administration of spreading sickening lies about what happened. Please get the truth out about our son, they added. So you trying to say they had a freaking gun in his hand? The eyewitnesses saying he had a phone. You know what I'm saying? Eyewitnesses say he had a phone. You feel me? But you saying he had a gun though. You know what I mean? Nah, man. Look. One thing, I believe them people. I believe them eyewitnesses. I don't believe no America, bro. I don't believe no America. Talking about the freaking country that was built off lies. You know what I mean? You talking about the America that stole black people inventions? You talking about that America? You know what I'm saying? That America that's built off lies? Like, hold on, let me go and just expose y'all lies right quick. That America? You know what I'm saying? Let me go and see right quick. Hold on, man. Like, let me go and see right there, man. Like, you talking about Thomas Edison? You know what I mean? They say he created a light bulb, but the whole time it was a black man that created it. You know, did you know a black woman created the freaking GPS? Did you know that a black man created a gas mask and the traffic lights? You know what I'm saying? So we talking about, we believe in a country that's built off lies. This country, everything I feel like they say a lie. I can't believe y'all actually believe America. Y'all believe Lie-Merica? That's the new name, Lie-Merica. You know what I'm saying? Man, come on, bro. Y'all didn't even know that KFC, man, bro. Yeah, KFC, man, stop eating that KFC junk, man. You know what I'm saying? They make it seem like that white man got that KFC. You know that white man stole? I want y'all to look up the black woman who created the KFC recipe. You know what I'm saying? They got that white man up there. Man, that white man stole that freaking lady recipe, bro. A black woman, you know what I'm saying, created KFC. But who they got up there? That white man, right? I ain't eat KFC ever since. You know what I'm saying? F KFC.
Here, she includes a photo of that handgun, a 6 hour. The officers, she goes on to say,
hey, look, I'm gonna get it for my people. I'm gonna wake some of my people up. You know what I'm saying? Some of my people gonna get woke up. We gonna get woke up around this motherfucker. It's too many of us sheeps. You know what I'm saying? No, black people need to wake the freak up. You know what I'm saying? Straight up. You know what I mean? And hey, look, hey, for me, I'm ready for war. You feel me? We want war. You know what I'm saying? I need black people. We want war. You feel me? That's why I'm on some Black Panther stuff, man. That's what I'm on. You know what I'm saying? I'm on some Black Panther stuff. I'm on some, man, let's get it, crack. You know, that's me. I'm on some get it cracking. I ain't asking for no respect. I ain't telling you gonna respect her. Motherfucker, I'm saying you gonna respect her. You know what I'm saying? That's me. I ain't asking for your respect. I'm tired of talking about respect. I'm tired of racism. Man, let's go freaking tear some cities down, man. For real, man. Y'all laughing. I'm dead serious. I'm tired of this, bro. Let's go get back what the freak they stole from us. I'm on that. I'm on some revolutionary type of stuff, man. You know what I mean? I would have been right with the Malcolm X's. Hey, Martin Luther King, I love you, Martin Luther King, but you ain't too violent enough. This peace ain't working with you, Martin Luther King. I'm finna go over here with MLK. I'm finna go over here with Malcolm X. That's where I'm finna go. I'm finna bust some heads open.
Attempted to disarm the suspect, but the armed suspect violently resisted. More details on the armed struggle are forthcoming. Fearing for his life and the lives and safety of fellow officers, an agent fired defense.
Oh my God.
Scene immediately delivered medical aid to the subject, but was pronounced dead at the scene. The suspect also had 2 magazines and no ID.
Wow.
This looks like a situation where an individual wanted to do maximum damage and massacre law enforcement.
Bro, I literally seen the video. Bro was dead, literally on the ground. You overkilled this man. Oh my God. We seen it, bro. What?
So certainly from the last sentence of that, no signs of de-escalation at this point from the Trump administration, and it comes as tensions on the ground are so high. This is the 3rd shooting this month by a federal officer. The first, of course, was January 7th, the deadly shooting of Renee.
Bro said it sounded like I'm on some black supremacy stuff. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to racist white people, you dang right I am. That's why I say when it comes to racist, my language and my tone is to racist white people. It's not to all Caucasians. I know all Caucasians ain't with that racist junk. My junk is to racist white people. So you dang right I'm a black supremacist, whatever you want to call it. If that means getting some respect, you know what I'm saying? My junk is to racist Caucasians. I got Caucasian friends, bro. My freaking what's the name? It's the people that's trying to hurt my people. You know what I'm saying? These racist folks is trying to hurt my peoples, bro. You know what I mean? They been oppressing my peoples. My peoples ain't been doing nothing to these racist folks, bro. So what you think I'm finna just sit back and just chill? You know what I'm saying? These people been doing this since the beginning of time, bro. This been going on, bro, since I haven't been here. You haven't been here. Man, these folks been doing this for how long? You know what I'm saying? Oh, enough is enough, man. Enough is enough, bro. Ain't finna keep doing this, man. You know what I'm saying? No.
There was also 1 week later, an ICE agent shot a Venezuelan immigrant who they said was resisting arrest. He had non-life-threatening injuries. And now this situation, as officials on the ground are asking for a cooling of tensions.
Yeah, 3 shootings involved.
Look, hold on. I'm just saying, like, okay, Cynthia, I understand what you're saying. But, bro, this ain't never happened where a federal agent, you know what I'm saying? I mean, it happened. You know what I'm saying? But this was on camera, though. Like, this is execution style. You know, like people that's supposed to be serving and protecting us, bro, just executed this man. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you right, though. You know what I'm saying? Like, you right. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's been happening. You feel me? Like, you got to understand when cops was killing black people, you know, it was going on. It's just another thing. You right, though, Cynthia. You right.
Federal authorities, but now
just another thing that's going on.
A deadly of those.
And that don't mean we can't pay attention to it. You know what I'm saying? Now, we can't pay attention to it. Look how many men, look at this, Cynthia. Look how many men is on this one man, bro. Look at this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh my God, for one man. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? For one man, bro. You know? But I hope I opened up some people's eyes. You know what I'm saying? This video. You know, y'all, one thing I encourage everybody to do, y'all, is to research, man. You know what I'm saying? Y'all, you gotta read. Y'all, it's important to research. It's important to read this. I encourage everybody, read. They don't want you to read for a reason. Read this. You gotta understand these racist people, they hate us, not because they hate us, you know what I mean, but because they're jealous of us, bro. I gotta understand, they know that we the originals, bro. That's why they can't stand us, bro. I'm trying to get y'all to open y'all eyes of who the freak y'all truly is, bro. That's why them racist white people don't like us, because they know that the Lord and Savior Jesus Christ is us. You know what I'm saying? They know they came from us. They know we were the first ones here. They know we original. Why you think you be seeing them in the sun trying to tan their body? They want the melanin. I gotta understand, it's not hatred, it's jealousy, bro. It's jealousy. That's how you gotta look at racist white. They're jealous of us, bro. They ain't racist. They don't have no reason. Think about it, bro. You hate us because we dark. You know what I'm saying? Ask a racist person, why do you hate black people? He can't give you the reason. He don't even know why he hate us. He hate us because he jealous of us, bro. They're jealous. You know what I'm saying? Telling y'all, man, read the word, you know what I mean, and get knowledge. Knowledge is key. You feel me? It says wisdom is precious than ruby. The most important thing and the most valuable thing that you can get in this world, not money, is wisdom. You know what I'm saying? Because look, man, I'm going to read y'all one more thing. Wisdom and understanding. You know, hey, man, y'all stick with this quote right here, and I'm going to leave it off like this. Wealth is worthless in the day of wrath, but righteousness delivers from death. You know what I'm saying? Wealth is worthless in the day of wrath, but righteousness delivers from death. You know what I'm saying? Wealth is only, wealth can only help you in so many situations. You know what I'm saying? Righteousness can deliver you from death. You know what I mean? Knowledge, wisdom is power. You know what I'm saying? Wisdom and knowledge is power. You know what I'm saying? But anyways, I'm done talking about that. But what the freak?